just know the pole guy. I don't trust him. I just want to let you know that. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yeah.
Tires squeal, knees are cracking, man in red, probably packing. The season has changed and everything's strange. Santa Claus joined the mafia. Oh, you'll do what he wishes, or you'll sleep with those fishes. It's an offer you'll choose, you can't refuse. Santa Claus joined the mafia. If any of the elves get to squealing, Santa's gonna have to hunt them down. And he can call Frosty the hitman, and he can do the job while he's in town. So deck the halls with boughs of holly, sing a lot and be jolly, and have lots of cheer or you'll disappear. Santa Claus joined the mafia. You leave out some cookies, some cakes, pies, and maybe pumpkin bread. And if you say you don't believe Santa, you'll wind up with a reindeer head in your bed. So be nice, don't be naughty, don't wind up like John Gotti. And beyond the nice list, Santa gets frustrated. Santa Claus joined the mafia. Hey, Santa Claus joined the mafia. Ho, 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 oh, Saint Nicky coming to town.
Pastors love the series. A lot of pastors always in, a 12-part, 18-part, 90-part series. Always has a weird name like content or discontent. Which tent do you live in? This was so funny. This pastor one time, he's like, all right, y'all, I'm so excited about a new series we're starting next week. You want to bring friends? It's going to be awesome. It's going to be real good. You know, I was thinking the other day, we all love Twinkies. I love Twinkies. You love Twinkies. They're delicious. But we don't all eat Twinkies the same way. No, we don't. Sometimes we don't know how to fit in. So I'm so excited about a new series we're starting next week. Because some people eat Twinkies that break them in half. Some people shave off the top. Some people drill a hole in the end and squeeze out the good stuff. Some people full commando jam the whole thing in their mouth at one time. So join me next week on the first part of a 48-part series, How to Be a Twinkie in a Ding-Dong World. Amen. It's going to be good. Christmas is kind of bittersweet for me because when I was a kid, my first time performing, I was 6 years old. And I was performing in our Christmas pageant at church. And I had one line in one song. It was the song, Do You Hear What I Hear? And I messed it up. I sang, a child, sleeping in the night, with a tail as big as a kite. That's not the way that song goes, ladies and gentlemen. People get mad when you sing about baby Jesus with a tail. But think about that song, Do You Hear What I Hear? It's Psycho. Who wrote that? Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy. I think the shepherd boy's been in the field a little too long, don't you? Talking to the sheep. Nah! Really? Nah! Oh, we got to tell the mighty king. Gets worse, they go to the mighty king. A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. How about a blanket? How about some soup? Child shivered in the cold. Throw some gold on him, he'll be fine. For Christmas, last Christmas, I got my daughter. She's 12, and she's awesome. She's just like a little angel. For Christmas, I got her, I splurged. I got her this iPod Nano. It's like $250. I wanted to, because, we all love our kids the same. We do. We just don't all like them the same. Don't you judge me, parents. You know what I'm talking about. Like, I love you. I just don't like that one right now. So I got her this Nano, I wrap it up, I put it on the tree. I was so excited. She opens it up in the morning. She said, "Mama, Daddy, I'm tired. This is the wrong one. This is not the right one." Once you sit down, Daddy's gonna tell you about the cassette. Oh, cassettes were horrible, weren't they? You get them the next day, the tape would snap in half, get stuck in your player. You ever fixing a cassette? You ever fix a cassette? Remember that? You could do it if you wanted to. You know, take some scissors, splice it, take a piece of tape, put it on there. Get a couple of pencils. Then the pinky. Oh, yeah. The pinky. And you were back in business. But that cassette never sounded right again, did it? Always had that weird warbly sound. Put in a cassette like, if you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, don't, baby, don't go. It was terrible. Oh. I only got worse with my daughter. She goes, "Daddy, this is too big. I wanted the smaller one. This is way too big." I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's too cumbersome. I wanted to walk around with it. This is way too cumbersome." What? Anybody here remember jogging with a Walkman cassette player ever in your life? Pretty cumbersome, wasn't it? You're like, all right, here we go. All right. You guys go ahead. I'm going to faint. You guys go ahead. Yeah, this has FM stereo. I got an antenna. Look at that. But my daughter, I know she's last year, she wanted a dachshund puppy. Daddy, I want a dachshund puppy. I want a dachshund puppy. Hey, we ain't having no dachshund puppy in this house. We're having a fight for an hour. We're going at it. I want a dachshund puppy. No. I want a dachshund puppy. Like, honey, I read dachshund puppies are terrible with children. She goes, you're terrible with children. That may be true, honey, but Daddy don't pee on the carpet. Just that one time, and that's before I knew Jesus, so that don't count at all. And polar bears, everybody's freaking out about polar bears. What's that all about? You gotta see the polar bears. You gotta see the polar bears. The polar bears are dying. The polar bears are dying. Good. Y'all, I have never needed a polar bear, have you? Look me in the eye, tell me, have you ever been in a situation you're like, man, I wish I had a polar bear right now. That would solve everything. You know what? I have needed a Twinkie. I've needed a Twinkie. Those things disappeared. Nobody cared about it. Let's save the Twinkies first. And then we'll go save the polar bears. Save the polar bears. They're not trying to save us. They want to harm us. They're vicious. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you remember the Coca-Cola commercial a few years ago with the polar bears? Just a big lie. They're all on the North Pole, just, sliding around, partying and high-fiving and drinking. And we're all thinking the same thing. Man, I'd love to hang out with some polar bear. Folks, if you ever come across a group of polar bears, run. They're going to maul you, and then they're going to eat you. And then wash it down with a Coke. That's what's going to happen to you, my friend. You're going to die a painful death. Save the polar bears. Save the planet. A lot of those people these days, save the planet. Folks, I believe God has given us a beautiful world to live on. I really do. We should do our very best to take care of it. That's not a joke. There's only so far we can go. Some people, you just need to chill. Turn it down a couple of notches. I understand your heart. Man, I had one guy in my face recently. He was just in my face. This is what he said verbatim in my face. He goes, man, we are killing the planet, dude. We are totally killing this planet.
We only need to be using 1 square of toilet paper. That's all we need is 1 square of toilet paper. How? 1 square, what, to dab my brow? What are you getting done with 1 square of, how efficient are you? What are you, a Smurf back there? How big are you, Dad? You keep using 1 square. I'm gonna keep wrapping around my hand like a beehive, dude. That's how we do it in Missouri. We wrap it around. That's right, I'm making a white boxing glove over here. I don't want to get anywhere near me. I don't know where I've been. It's gross. 1 square mile. I just knocked out a Costco aisle, dude. That's how much I need. I'm making cotton candy over here, bro. Understand that? I'm a life-size Q-tip before this session is over. 1 square. Man, I hope he's not a greeter at a church. Y'all, I'm hearing some of this for the first time, too. That's pretty funny. I'm sorry. Welcome to church. Thanks. Fist bump. Okay. Man. That's got to be a sign of the end of the times, doesn't it? There will be wars and rumors of wars and people using 1 square toilet paper.
If you got kids, you do. You just need help. I don't need health care from the government. I want a nanny. I want the super nanny. The super nanny is where this English nanny comes over and helps these demonic possessed children from America. And they're just like, ah! Ah! And she never loses her cool. She's like, no, Thomas, no. We don't do that, Thomas, no. What do you mean you just knocked your mother out cold with a pot? That's not what we do. Because I don't know how you were raised. I was raised a little bit different than that. My mom would tell me what she's gonna do to me. I'm gonna beat the snot out of you. You hear me? I'm gonna beat the snot out of you. I'm gonna hit your head so hard, snot flies out of the front of your skull. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, she was detailed. I'm gonna spin your head off like a lid on a pickle jar. I'm gonna take my leather belt with my name on it. I'm gonna beat you and brand you at the same time. I'm like, Mom, you're the worst mommy in the world. No, I took second last year. I'm going for first this year. Here's the deal. I think they should let me be the super nanny. Oh, you might want to tune in. Because there will be some violence going down on that show. The super nanny will be a whole different experience for the viewer. Like, no, Thomas, no. Come on, let's go. I'm going to drive you off a knotty cliff. Come on. No, you don't need your shoes. You're not coming back. Come on. If you go to Starbucks, learn their drink. Like when you go to the drive-thru, learn what they like to drink at Starbucks. It'll blow her mind. It will. Because women are, that's a hard drink. They're very complicated. Men are easy at Starbucks. You know, you ever go to the drive-thru? Can I help you? Yeah, give me a Mente coffee, no cream. Honey, what do you want? Okay, here's what I want. Listen, this is what I want. I want a tall, skinny, sugar-free, decaf, soy, vanilla latte, extra hot, whipped cream, double sleeve, no cup. Please tell me you got that, please. I'd like to change my order to a large whiskey, just a large cup of whiskey, because I'm gonna drive away and off a cliff. I don't want it to hurt so bad. And a blueberry scone. Oh, ladies, don't you moan at that. How dare you moan at that? It's not fair. Sometimes my wife gets mad at me for behaving wrong in her dreams. I had a horrible dream last night. You want to hear about it? No, I'm going to tell you anyway. A grizzly bear was chasing me through the woods with his teeth. He was going to eat me. And you did nothing. You just sat there and you didn't do a thing. What was I doing? You were playing poker with a rabbit. That's what you were doing. And that's the thing. You would do something like that. You would play poker with a rabbit while I was being eaten by a bear. Luckily, a giant unicorn came and saved me with his laser horn. That's how I got saved, not by you. People ask, where do you get your stuff? I don't know. I usually drive through Oklahoma. That's where I get my stuff. I was driving through Durant, Oklahoma.
And I saw a sign there that said Oklahoma Shakespeare Festival. Once again, do you people need a punchline for this stuff? I don't even know. Because I know when I want to see some good Shakespeare, I look no further than Durant, Oklahoma. What a hotbed of Shakespearean acting in Durant. Wouldn't you love to see Shakespeare done in Durant, Oklahoma? Romeo, Romeo! Where y'all at? We got any homeschoolers here tonight? Any homeschoolers? Hey! Yeah, you can tell the homeschoolers in the audience, they're the ones looking around. Who's all these other people, Mama? They all came in holding a rope. Now we got this new family at our church, 10 kids. I'll start with letter J. Trying to figure that out. There's John, James, Jesse, Jennifer, Julie, Jenga. She's kind of unstable. Juniper, Jet Fuel, Jar Jar Binks, and Juan. Yeah, I think... I did the choreography myself. Hey honey, have you gained some weight in your rear end? The dress you wear reminds me of my old girlfriend. And where'd you get those shoes? I think they're pretty lame. Would you stop talking, cause I'm trying to watch the game? If you're a man who wants to live a long and happy life, these are the things you don't say to your wife. I planned a hunting trip next week on your birthday. I didn't ask you, but I knew it'd be okay. Go make some dinner while I watch this fishing show. I taped it over our old wedding video. If you're a man who've done that, a long and happy life, these are the things you don't say to you. Solo. Okay. Your cooking is okay, but not like Mother makes. The diamond in the ring I bought you is a fake. Your eyes look puffy, dear. Are you feeling ill? Happy anniversary, I bought you a treadmill. If you're a man who wants to live a long and happy life, that too. These are the things you don't say to your wife. If you're a man who doesn't want to get killed with a knife, these are the things you don't say to your wife.